I got me a new partner here in crime. Slickhead 2015, 2 days and counting.
All we have is 2 bucks and about 6 turkeys.
My first Kentucky buck, and he's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna put him on the wall.
Stick and string.
In the center of Kentucky, we found the heart of America. We found a group of friends who embrace the timeless traditions of this land, handing down to each generation their love of God, country, family, and friends. Bonds that are fortified with days spent in the field, hunting, fishing, laughing, and living life to its fullest. Join us for the journey into the center of the Heartland heritage.
Yeah, you'll have to so you'll
You know, we had a great time with Steve and Chris when they came down for early bow season. That's the earliest they've ever got to kill a deer. You know, we're kind of used to it.
First time they got to get their the bucks and velvet.
Yeah, exactly right.
And we got it done for them too, by the way.
That
A
was
little pat on our backs.
that was awesome down at Bernie's, and you know, we started all hunting, go different ways. We all hunting, filming everything all the time, and it seemed like there we were all back together for pretty much the first time back down at Fin and Feather for, we call it our doe fest, doe roundup.
Right.
Every year we do it, so it was kind of good to have everybody back together.
Yep. Then we got to get those guns sighted in too, though. Got to get the old Bart sighted in.
Yeah, that was fun though. That was actually the first time that I got to shoot the Barts.
Got down there a little early. Yeah, got there a little early.
Yeah, we had a good morning down there shooting it, and got them dialed in. We was ready to go. Bernie, here's this rifle Jacob sent us here. He wants us to check it out. He's going check it out for that doe roundup we're getting ready to do here this week.
Get it sighted in.
Let's get it sighted in here and take a look. I'm pretty excited about this platform. I never shot an AR platform at all.
It's a good looking gun. Very nice.
We're going to get it dialed in here. He'll be ready to go when Jacob gets here.
Because we got a special spot for Jacob when he gets
Do
here.
ya?
And I think we might put him on a pretty nice buck. Hopefully he'll get a little success out of this one.
Well, that sounds good.
Should be a good time.
Well, let's put some down range and see where this thing shoots.
Sight it in, get it going.
Fire it all. Our up and down's perfect. Jacob told us that it's going to be high at 100 yards, so we should be dead on at 200 yards.
That's perfect. He's looking for a 200-yard shot, and I still got that good spot for him.
Anywhere down here in Kentucky, 200 yards is plenty.
It's good. That's
It
good.
felt good. Let's get another one.
More.
Yeah, let's get another one. Let's get it.
Sounds
going
good.
here. That shot was pretty good, Bernie, but it's supposed to be 3.5 inches at 100 yards.
Right.
I'm going to, it looks like it might be about 4, so I'm just
Right.
going to dial it in just a little bit.
Bring it down just a hair. Good idea.
Fire in the hole. And I'll tell you what, I got me a new partner here in crime.
Right.
Slickhead 2015, 2 days and counting. Cannot wait.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
You know, that gun was shooting real well. And we had to make sure everything was dialed in because we had that spot picked out for Jake. Top of the hill and there at the power lines. We've been seeing those two couple good bucks up there. And Spartan cameras kept giving us the old show.
I've been trying to get in there for a couple of years now.
And we weren't gonna let you hunt in there and take that buck away from Jake.
Well, I saw Jacob shoot that longbow at Jimmy's barn. I'm glad he's bringing a rifle for this one.
Well, you know, we're trying to get doe management going down on my farm. You know, I had quite a few does and like to keep the herd going, you know, in a good ratio that works good for us. I appreciate everybody coming down, helping out and do that. You know, Brian, we got you in a spot with Daniel. Jimmy, you were up in another stand with Jacob. I think that was probably the hot spot of the day up there, getting it done. You guys left me solo over on the other side of the farm.
I wonder why we call it the sugar hole. I didn't know that until after the fact.
Yeah, Jimmy hit the prime location, I think, on the day.
It's the Slickhead Fest 2015 at Fan Feather Farms. Me and Jim are up in the blind and we're gonna be switching on and off trying to kill some does, and we just had 2 does come in right at daylight, just enough light to shoot, and I couldn't help myself, I had to shoot. But if a good buck comes in, I'm gonna try and take it. Other than that, me and Jim are gonna try and do some work on some does for Bernie and get his buck to doe ratio down, but it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Jake has been talking about this Barge Manufacturing 450 Bushmaster. He just smoked a big doe a little bit ago. We're gonna switch around. I wanna give it a try. He's been talking this gun up. We got 3 big does right over in the field right now. We're gonna give them a little bit, let them filter in and see what we can do. Do some doe management here. And right now, all we have is 2 bucks and about 6 turkeys, 6 toms. 3 of them, 3 of those toms got beards that are on the ground. Oh man, this farm is full of wildlife. We are having a blast watching these animals. Stick with us, we'll be right back. We're gonna try to get some doe on the ground.
On that day, I'm sorry, but I didn't hear any activity over there. It's probably because me and Jake were.
You might have heard me load the gun
I might have.
from 100 yards away. But
You might have heard the gun, our gun. You might have been hearing the little boom, 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 boom. Because I'm telling you, it was a hot spot that day.
you shot 7 in a row, didn't you?
She just did a big old mule kick. I have no more tags in my pocket. They just keep on feeding out of this grain field. Big old green, come to this point. I don't know what it is about this point, but we need to check and put a stand up there. Awesome morning here in Kentucky. Last day of gun season. I can't say enough. We've done some doe management here today for our friend here at the farm. There's another one out there right now, just going down the trail. Unbelievable morning. I can't say enough. Spawner around, dude.
That dude is dead.
Jim and I have had an awesome morning. I killed a doe here at first light. 2 came back out into this lane back behind us. Jim shot both those does. We're pretty sure one's laying right there in the brush. And then he shot another one. And then this doe come out, big mature doe. There was 4 back there later. And I just hammered her. That deer is dead. I broke her shoulder. 450 Bushmaster. A guy named Bart Manufacturing gave me this gun. Said, I want you to shoot it. If you like it, you know, just use it. Have fun with it. We having fun today.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Bailey's Car Wash. This segment is brought to you by Burlington Family Chiropractic.
Slickhead Fest is over. We shot our limited does this morning. We're gonna try and get a buck tonight. We've been hunting this spot yesterday because we followed all the trail camera pictures and there was buck after buck after buck here. So Brian and Daniel went over to the spot that we killed all the does and they're gonna try and shoot a couple flatheads. And Jim and I are here to try and get a buck. There's a couple really big ones here. There's a buck with a kicker, that's a nice 10. There's a really big 8 and then there's another really nice 8. We had the nice 8 about 5 yards right here 2 days ago and we just couldn't get a shot. So with a little luck they'll come down this way that they're supposed to and give us an opportunity. So watching Heartland Heritage Outdoors, see what happens. Got a buck right here. Bigger buck, bigger buck. Bigger buck right behind him, right on the cow.
A good one finally came out. Man, I said, you better text Bernie. You know how that goes, Brian.
Oh, I know. He's got to give the green light first.
I said, you better hurry up. He's getting...
Well, hey, now back it up. I got my phone, get this picture of this buck, and I'm sitting there trying to look. I'm like, I mean, how can I tell from this picture? And I said, well, you know, go for it or whatever. I sent back.
Enjoy the kill, because we got confirmation on the phone.
Yeah, enjoy the kill. I think I hit send. As soon as I hit send, boom. I'm like, I knew it didn't get there before that gun was going off.
Leave him alone.
I think I hit him back.
He's right there. I got him. I got him. I got him. He's down. He's doubled down.
That's a good buck. They were moving early tonight. I think that's the buck, honestly, we saw yesterday. He's a tall and good 8. I texted Bernie. I wanted to make sure that I was shooting the right deer, and he said enjoy him, kill him. And I got him. I think we're gonna have to give him a little bit of time, but Jim, thank you. Alright, we just got down. I wanna be really careful about getting down there. I hit him just a little back after reviewing the footage. We gave it a little bit of time. We're just gonna sneak over this hill where we think he might have went down, but if he didn't, we're gonna back out because there's no sense in pushing that deer. We have plenty of time, but if he's right there, hopefully we're gonna get him. This is my first Kentucky buck. I've always hunted Kentucky. I've been to Kentucky probably 4 or 5 years, always filming. I've never got an opportunity really to hunt until this year. And truthfully, it's because I've got to meet a lot of great people. You know, Jim, Brian, Bernie, they've all really put in a lot of hard work between finding spots for me and just getting me on good spots to see a lot of deer, and I can't thank them enough. You know, we just finished up the doe roundup and the slick fest, Bernie calls it, and my first Kentucky buck, and he's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna put him on the wall. I couldn't be more proud.
I've been saving that spot for Jake the whole year. You know, we had Spartan cameras kept showing us a couple really nice bucks that were up there. I think you had a few bucks came in on you during the day. It was, you know, wanted to make sure Jake had a great opportunity. You know, I mean, with all the locations that we got, it was nice to have it save that spot just for Jake.
There was only 35 locations on 1,100 acres. But that seemed to be the one that he held out for him, so.
That was nice.
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten that yet.
It was nice.
Have you gotten that yet?
Not yet.
Are you sure?
Not yet, yeah.
Not yet.
Are you sure?
Not
Because
yet.
I haven't gotten that yet, but I'm pretty sure you have.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm not getting any love. You know, Jacob went up there to Michigan, went on that longbow hunt.
Yeah, we've been with them on.
And we've been with them on a longbow hunt in your barn.
Remember my old barn, old family barn up there? Oh my goodness.
We know how well that went, right?
Yeah, that went well.
So he must have gotten, the stars must have aligned for him up there in Michigan to get that
I
longbow
think
out.
he might have.
Get that doe on the ground.
Something must have lined up.
What did he say, that was 22 yards?
He said 22 yards.
Man, you know, you really got to be doing something right when you get out a longbow and you're able to shoot a doe.
Shoot anything for that matter with a
Shoot
longbow.
anything with a longbow for that matter. I mean, that is something else.
You know, the thing about the longbow is, it's the heritage of the longbow. And I know you know a little bit about it.
Well, I've been shooting archery my whole life, and I started off with a longbow, went through JOAD, went through all the Olympic programs, and I shot professional most of my adult life. But I switched over to compound, and I give all the credit in the world to people who shoot longbow. It's something else.
Jacob had that there at 22 yards, and you know.
Somehow got it.
You're doing something right. You're living right when you're getting out there and doing it with the longbow. That's for sure.
Alright, we got Sammy and I are out here trying to kill a doe in early doe season. And he brought his mission bow and I brought my old stick and string, but we got this little clover plot that I mowed about 2.5 weeks ago and there's tons of does coming in it. With any luck we'll get a doe that comes in early and I can shoot it with a stick and string. And then Sam and I will trade and he'll shoot one with his mission bow.
You know, that early season, it's always good. I like to take a couple does off each, our farms because, they eat 90% of the food that we're putting out there for them. All of our cover crops and everything, the does are what eat your food. And it's a good time. They're not bred yet. It's early season, and it's a good time to do proper deer management. And I like early season.
There's pros and cons each way. You can go in and hunt does early season and possibly mess up your little honey hole, or you can wait till later on in the season like Bernie does and shoot them on the last day of gun season. It's all personal preference. But either way, it's doe management and it has to be done.
We got a deer right here on the edge of the woods. Right here. She's down. First doe of the year. We were just sitting here talking that it felt like Sam said there had to be a deer 25 yards away. And that deer was on the edge of the woods. It came out, came right into our food plot. Old longbow. And I'm pretty sure I just heard her flop right here. Longbow, stick and string. Oh. That's why I shoot this dude. I am 4 for 5 for a longbow. I heard her flop right in there, dude. It was a tad high, but alright. Lungs all day, dude. I'm pretty sure I saw that blood just start. It's so thick in here, these deer can go anywhere and they move through it like it's nothing. Right here is a bunch of blood. Oh my god, right here. I knew we heard her fall in here. She didn't go 40 yards, it felt like 100 though. It's so thick in here. She's a good doe. She came out early. We were trying to pull a double tonight and we had more deer come in, but it just didn't work out. They pegged us right off the bat. But she came in and tried to skirt us, and she ended up coming into this clover field that I've had planted for like 2 years. and they just seemed to like it a lot. And she tried ducking my arrow, which this bow is 160 feet per second. You know, everyone has their compounds and all this high-tech stuff when all you really need is a stick and a string, and 100 feet per second or 150 feet per second, and they don't go anywhere. If you have the right tools and you learn their patterns, you can hunt deer with the most primitive stuff ever. That's why I hunt with this. I get more of a rush shooting this than killing a giant buck. That's awesome, dude.
Well, it was good that that you guys all came down. We got that done. That management thing, that's how important that is and stuff. And it was a blast. I mean, I remember late even in the evening, you guys having to load the coolers up late at night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, still hauling deer in.
I'll tell you what, we also learned how tough it is to produce a television show.
We're hunting one day, and we're running the camera behind the back, and you have to. That's separate. It's a whole different.
I believe it's Chris Garza. He said, "Are you sure this is what you want to do?" I said, "Yeah, man, we want to do it." He said, "Be careful what you wish for," and he was right.